Welcome back to Animax tutorial. Those who are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, please like and share. So students, yesterday we have started our sixth chapter, that is progression, and today we are going to start your exercise 6.2. It's completely based on your arithmetic progression of the nth term, right? So in this first question is find the 38th term of arithmetic progression where the series is given as 10, 7, 4 and so on. So here they have mentioned already that we have to find the 38th term. So here n value is given as 30, and here from the series you are finding a, that is a is nothing but 10, as we know that every first term of the series is a, and difference, that is d is nothing but your formula is a2 minus a1, where a2 is nothing but 7 minus 10, where 7 minus 10 is nothing but minus 3. So like this we are finding the value of d. So after finding a, d and n, then you have to find the 38th term, that is a 38 is equal to a plus 30 minus 1 into d. So as per your formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this formula we are substituting the values. Now if I substitute a is equal to 10 plus 30 minus 1 is 29 into d value is minus 3. Now multiply these terms, you will get 10 minus into plus is minus. Here 29 3s are 7, 6, 7, 8 means 87. So if I subtract, you will get minus 77. So your 38th term is given as minus 77. So after getting a second one, next coming to a second question. The second question is given as find the 11th term of the arithmetic progression of the series is given as minus 3, minus 1 by 2, 2 and so on. Right, so here you have to find the 11th term of the series. So 11th term, how you are finding 11th term? So already as per the question, n is equal to 11 and here a is equal to 1 and d is nothing but a2 minus a1, that is minus 1 by 2 minus of minus 3. Now if I take values, you will get minus 1 by 2, minus into minus is plus 3. Now take LCM, so LCM is 2, so you will get minus 1 plus 6 is equal to 5 by 2. So here d value is 5 by 2. So after getting the value of d, then you have to substitute in the formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now substitute in this formula, so you'll get here an is nothing but a 11th term is equal to a value is 1 plus 11 minus 1 into d is given as 5 by 2. Now multiply here, so you'll get 1 plus 10 into 5 by 2. Now you can cancel this with 2 table, 2 5s are 10, you'll get 1 plus 25 is nothing but 26. So your 11th term is given as 26. Now coming to our next question. Okay, now coming to the next one. Here question is given as find the respective terms of the following arithmetic progression. So in that first question is a1 is equal to 2, a3 is equal to 26 and you have to find the value of a2. Means you have to find second term where third term is given and first term is given. So as per your formula of a3 is nothing but a plus 2d. Now a3 is given as 26, so I can write as 26 is equal to a plus 2d, where a1 is equal to a is equal to 2. So as we know that a1 or a both are same is equal to 2. So in the place of a I am substituting the value of 2. We will get 26 is equal to 2 plus 2d. Now send this 2 here. You will get 2d is equal to 26 minus 2. That is nothing but 24. Now here 2d is equal to 24. Now d is equal to 24 divided by 2 is nothing but 12. So now after getting the value of d, then you have to find the value of a2. So a2 is nothing but a plus d. So already we know a is nothing but 2 and d you got as 12. Now 12 plus 2 is 14. Now coming to a second one. So what is second question here? The second question is given as a2 is equal to 13, a4 is equal to 3 and you have to find the value of a1 and a3. Now see here, so here second term of the progression is given as 13 and fourth term of the progression is given as 3. Now I can write this one as a2 is equal to a plus d is given as 13 denoting as first equation and here a4 we can write as a4 as a plus 3d, and it is given as 3, so denoting as second equation. Now solve these two equations. Now if I solve these two equations, if I subtract, a will be get cancelled, so you'll get a minus 2d is equal to 10. So d is equal to 10 by minus 2 is nothing but minus 5. So here d is equal to minus 5. So after getting the value of d, then you have to substitute this d in any one of this equation. So your question is substitute d in equation number, let me substitute the value in equation 1. Now what is equation 1 here? Say a plus d is equal to 13. So in the place of d I am substituting minus 5, that is a minus 5 is equal to 13. So you'll get a is equal to 13 plus 5 is nothing but a is equal to 18. So like this we are finding the value of a and d. So after finding a and d, then what they have asked? So they are asked to find a1 and a3. So a1 is nothing but first term. So already you got a values 18. So I can write this one as say a1 is equal to a is equal to how much you got? 18. Next you have to find third term. So third term is nothing but a plus 2d. Now here a is nothing but 18 plus 2 into d you got as minus 5. Now I can write this one as 18 minus 10 is nothing but 8. So here a3 is equal to 8 you got. Now coming to our next question. So next question is given as third one. So a1 is equal to 5 and here a4 is equal to 9 1 by 2. Then you have to find what is a2 and a3, right? Now how to find this? So here first term, that is a is equal to 5 they have given, means a1 or a both are same. So a is equal to 5 and a4 is given. So a4 you can write this as a plus 3d is equal to 9 1 by 2. I can write this 9 1 by 2 as a plus 3d is equal to 2 9s are 18 plus 1 is 19 by 2. Now in the place of a, if I substitute the value of 5, you will get 5 plus 3d is equal to 19 by 2. Now send this 5 here, you will get 3d is equal to 19 by 2 minus 5. Now take LCM of this. Your LCM is 2. So 19 minus 10. So 19 minus 10 is 9 by 2. So your 3d is equal to 9 by 2. Next to divide this 3, you will get d is equal to 9 by 2 into 3. Cancel this 3 table, you will get 3 by 2. So what is d here? So d is nothing but 3 by 2. So after getting the value of d, then you have to find a2 and a3. Now what is a2? So a2 is nothing but a plus d. So what is a here? A is 5 and d is given as 3 by 2. Now if I take LCM, you will get 10 plus 3, that is 13 by 2. Next you have to find a3. So a3 is nothing but a plus 2d, that is 5 plus 2 into 3 by 2. So in this you can cancel this 2. You will get 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Now if you take next question, that is fourth one. So a1 is equal to minus 4, a6 is equal to 6. Then you have to find a2, a3, a4 and a5. So all these 4 terms we have to find. Where first term, so a is equal to a1 is equal to minus 4 they have given. Now what is next they have given? They have given as a6 is equal to 6. So I can write this a6 as a plus 5d is equal to 6. Now in the place of a, if I substitute the value of 4, so you'll get minus 4 plus 5d is equal to 6. Send this minus 4, you will get 5d is equal to 6 plus 4. So 5d is equal to 10. So d is equal to how much? 10 by 5 is equal to 2. So d is equal to 2 you got. So after getting the value of d, then you have to find a2, a3, a4 and a5. Now coming to value of a2. So a2 is nothing but a plus d. So a value is minus 4 plus d value is 2. Now minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. Next you have to find a3. Say a3 is nothing but a plus 2d. Now here a value is minus 4 plus 2 into minus 2. So minus 4 is nothing but minus 8. Next you have to find a4. So a4 is nothing but a plus 3d. That is a value is minus 4 plus 3 into minus 2. So you'll get minus 4 minus 6. You will get minus 10. Next a5. Say a5 is nothing but a plus 4d. That is minus 4 plus 4 into minus 2. So you'll get minus 4 minus 8. Now minus 4 minus 8 is minus 12. Right? Now here next question is, which term of arithmetic progression 3, 8, 13, 18 and so on is 78? Means you had to identify in which term I am getting this 78. So which term means you have to find the value of n. Right? So after finding next, what is given? Say a is equal to 3 is given and d is nothing but 8 minus 3, that is nothing but 5, and your last term is given, that is an. An is given as 78. Right? Now substitute in your formula. So a formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now substitute in this formula. So you will get here an is nothing but 78 is equal to a value is 3 plus n we have to find and d value is given as 5. Now send this 3 here. You will get 78 minus 3 is equal to n minus 1 by into 5. Now 78 minus 3 is 75 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. Divide this 5. You will get n minus 1 is equal to 75 by 5 is nothing but your 15. So n minus 1 is equal to 15 means n is equal to 15 plus 1 is nothing but 16. So therefore n is equal to 16. So in 16th term I am getting 78. So your next question is given as, find the number of terms in each of the following arithmetic progression where the series is given as 7, 13, 19 and so on up to 205. This 205 is nothing but the last term. So students, yesterday we have learned whenever they give the last term, your formula will be L is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. If the last term they have given means you have to take the formula as L is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Then write down whatever the values they have given to you. So here a is equal to 7 and d is nothing but a2 minus a1 is nothing but 13 minus 7 is given as 6 and here last term L is given as 205. Now substitute in this. Now if I substitute, you will get 205 is equal to a value 7 plus n we have to find where d is given as 6. Now send this 7 here. You will get 205 minus 7 is equal to n minus 1 into 6. Now if I subtract, you will get 8, 9, 1. 198 is equal to n minus 1 into 6. Now divide this with 6. You will get n minus 1 is equal to 198 divided by 6 is nothing but 33. So here n minus 1 is equal to 33. This implies n is equal to 34. So your number of terms in the series is 34. Next, coming to a second one. So second one is given as 18, 15 1 by 2, 13 and so on up to minus 47. 47 is given, that is minus 47, right? Now here last term they have given us minus 47 where first term is given as 18 and d is nothing but a2 minus a1 is nothing but 15 1 by 2 minus 18. If I take the fraction, you will get 30. 31 by 2 minus 18 is equal to, you will get 31 minus 36 by 2 is nothing but minus 5 by 2. Now d is equal to minus 5 by 2. So after getting minus 5 by 2, then substitute in your formula. So your formula is L is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this formula if you substitute, so you'll get L. L is nothing but minus 47 is equal to a value is 18 plus n you have to find and d value is given as minus 5 by 2. Next what we have to do means send this 18 towards left side. So you'll get here minus 47 minus 18 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. Now here minus 47 minus 18, you will get here 65. So minus 65 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. Right. Now cross multiply your terms. So you'll get minus 65 into 2 by minus 5 is equal to n minus 1. Now here minus minus cancel. Now 5 13s are 65. So you'll get here 13 into 2 is equal to n minus 1. Now 13 2s are 26 is equal to n minus 1. So here n is equal to 27. So there are total 27 terms in this above series. Okay, now your next question is given as check whether minus 150 is a term of the arithmetic progression 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on. Right, means you have to identify that minus 150 is a term or not. Now how to identify minus 150 is a term or not? For that, what is given, just you write down here. A is equal to 11 they have given, and D is nothing but 8 minus 11. So you will get minus 3. So D is equal to, you will get minus 3. And which term they have given? Minus 150. So here an is equal to minus 150. Next you have to find the value of n. Now substitute in your formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this formula if you substitute, you will get your answer as minus 150 is equal to a value is 11 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. Now send this 11 here, you will get minus 161 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. Now you divide this, minus 161 divided by minus 3 is equal to n minus 1. Now minus minus cancel. Next you cannot cancel this 161 by 3. Still you can write n is equal to 161 by 3 plus 1. So you'll get n is equal to 161 plus 3 by 3. You'll get 164 by 3. And try to cancel this. Now if I cancel this, it will get in a decimal point. So number of terms won't get in decimal point. So therefore we can say minus 150 is not a term of the series. So next question they have given that find the 31st term of an arithmetic progression whose 11th term is 38. So 11th term is 38 and the 16th term is 73, right? The 16th term is 73. So what we have to find? We have to find 31st term. So where 11th term? So A11 is equal to 38 they have given. So I can write this A11 as A plus 10D is equal to 38, denoting this as first equation. Next 16th term they have given, that is A16 is equal to 73. So I can write as A plus 15D is equal to 73, denoting as second equation. Now solve these two equations. Now if I solve these two equations, A will get cancelled. Now 10 minus 15 is minus 5D is equal to, now 38 minus 73. Now 38 minus 73 means here you will get 5 and 7 minus 6 minus 3 is 35. So here minus 35 you will get. So D is equal to minus 35 divided by minus 5 is nothing but 7. So what I am getting? D is equal to 7. So after getting the value of D, you have to substitute this D in any one of this equation. Now you substitute D in equation number 1, right? Now if I substitute this D in equation number 1 is A plus 10D is equal to 38. Now in the place of D, if I substitute 7, so you'll get A plus 10 into 7 is equal to 38. Now here A plus 70 is equal to 38. Now send this 70 towards right side, you will get A is equal to 38 minus 70. So you will get A is equal to 70 minus 38 is here 2 is given. Next 632. So A is equal to 32. So after getting the value of A, then you have to find the 31st term. So 31st term is, that is A31 is equal to A plus 30D. Now A value is given as minus 32 plus 30 into D value is 7. Now here minus 32 plus 210. Now subtract this 2 10 minus 32. 2 10 minus 32 is 8. Next here 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. Next 1. So here total answer is 178. That is 831. So 31st term you are getting 178. Okay, so next question is given us if the third and ninth term of an arithmetic progression are 4 and minus 8 respectively, which term of this arithmetic progression is 0? Next, so what is given here? So here they have given us third term is given as 4. So I can write this one as a plus 2d is equal to 4, writing as first equation. And here ninth term, that is a9, is given as minus 8. So writing this as a plus 8d is equal to minus 8, denoting as second equation. Now solve these two equations. If I solve, a will be get cancelled. Now 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 is nothing but minus 6d is equal to, here minus into minus plus, 8 plus 4 is 12. So d is equal to 12 by minus 6 is nothing but minus 2. So here d value is given as minus 2. So after getting the value of d, then you have to substitute this d in any one of this equation. So let us substitute equation in equation 1. So substitute d in equation number 1. If I substitute in equation number 1, you will get a plus 2 into minus 2 is equal to 4. So you will get a minus 4 is equal to 4, means here you will get a is equal to 4 plus 4. So a is equal to 8. So after getting the value of 8, then you have to find in which term arithmetic progression is 0. Means you have to find the nth term. So where an, so an is given as 0 and a value you got as 8 and d is given as minus 2. Now substitute in your formula. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now if I substitute in this formula, you will get here 0 is equal to 8 plus n minus 1 into minus 2. Now send this 8, you will get minus 8 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. Now divide this minus 2 here, you will get minus 8 by minus 2 is equal to n minus 1. Minus minus cancel, 2 4s are 8. So you will get n minus 1 is equal to 4. So n is equal to 5. So in fifth term, you are getting arithmetic progression as 0. Okay, so next question is given as the 17th term of arithmetic progression exceeds its 10th term by 7. Then find the common difference. So as per your problem, 17th term of AP exceeds 10th term by 7. So we can write this equation as 17th term is equal to 10th term plus 7, right? Now your 17th term is AP, it exceeds its 10th term by 7, right? So I can write this as 17th term is equal to 10th term plus 7. So what is 17th term? So I can write the 17th term as a plus 16d is equal to 10th term I can write as a plus 9d is equal to 7. Now as a values are common, just to cancel it. Now send this d towards left side, you will get 16d minus 9d is equal to 7. Now 16 minus 9 is nothing but 7d is equal to 7. So d is equal to 7 by 7 is nothing but 1. So therefore d is equal to 1. So your common difference is equal to 1. Okay, now coming to the next question, they are given that two arithmetic progressions have the same common difference. The difference between their 100th term is 100, and what is the difference between their 1000th term, right? So here they have not given what is arithmetic progression. We have to assume, let the first arithmetic progression be a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and so on, right? And the second arithmetic progression be b plus b comma a plus b plus d, next b plus 2d, b plus 3d, and so on. So as a question they have given that they have same common difference. That's why I did not change the value of d, but I have changed the first term of first progression and second progression, right? Now what they have given here, the difference between these two progressions of 100th term is 100. So I can write this as say A 100 minus B 100 is equal to 100, right? The difference of these two arithmetic progressions is 100 they have given. Now what is A 100? So A 100 is nothing but A plus 99D, and B 100 we can write as B plus 99D is equal to 100. Now if I open this bracket, you will get A plus 99D minus B minus 99D is equal to 100. So your plus 99D minus 99D will get cancelled. You will get A minus B is equal to 100. So denote this as first equation, right? So after getting this first equation, what we have to find? So what is the difference between their thousandth term? So let us take what is the thousandth term, that is A 1000 minus B 1000 is equal to how much? So we have to find that value, right? Now here we know that 8000 we can write as A plus 999D minus B 1000 we can write as B plus 999D is equal to, now open this bracket, say A plus 999D minus B minus 999D. Now here plus 999D minus 999D will get cancelled. So what is left here? It's A minus B. Now already in first equation we got A minus B is equal to 100. So in the place of A minus B I can write 100. So difference of thousandth term is also equal to 100. So therefore we can write as A 1000 minus B 1000 is also equal to 100. Okay, now next question is given as how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. So we know that 3-digit numbers are, what are the 3-digit numbers? So 3-digit numbers we can write as 100, 101, 102, so on up to till 999. So we have to identify out of these numbers which numbers are divisible by 7. To find out these numbers, we have a method, that is we are dividing this 7 with the first number, that is 100. If I divide this, 7 ones are 7, balance is 30. Next 7 fours are 28, balance is 2. So to get the first number, we can write this one as 100, right? 100 plus 7 minus remainder. So you'll get 100 plus 7 minus 2 is 5, is nothing but 105. So I got my first number. First number is given as 105. Then you have to get what is the last term. So last term we can write this as 999 divided by 7. Now divide this with 7. 7 1s are 7, balance is 29. 7 4s are 28, balance is 19. So here 7 2s are 14, so balance is 5. To find the last number, we can write this one as 999 minus remainder, right? So if you subtract this one, you will get 994. So your last number is 994. So therefore the arithmetic progression is, first number you got as 105, and it is divisible by 7 means the common difference is 7. Just to add 7, you will get 112, next 119, and so on till 994. So after getting the series, you have to find how many numbers is divisible by 7, means you have to find n value. To find n value, your formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, right, where a is nothing but 105 and d is nothing but 7, that is common difference is 7, and the last term, that is an, is given as 994. Now substitute in your formula, you will get 994 is equal to 105 plus n minus 1 into d value is nothing but 7. Now send this 105 towards left side, so you will get 994 minus 105 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. Now if you subtract this one, So you'll get here 889 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. Now divide this with 7. So 889 divided by 7 is equal to n minus 1. So if I divide, you'll get 7 1s are 7, 1 balance, 7 2s are 14, 4 balance, 7 7s are 49 is equal to n minus 1. So here n is equal to 128. So here number of terms which is divisible by 7 is 128. Okay, next question is how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250. So here they have given the number, that is 10 and 250. So you have to identify how many numbers are divisible by 4. Right, now your first number they have given us 10. So let us take what is first number, divide with 4. Now your 4 2s are 8, balance is 2. So your first number is nothing but 10 plus 4 minus 2. Right, now your 10 plus 2 is nothing but 12. So your first number is 12. Next you have to find the last number. So last number is nothing but 250. Right, now divide this with 4. So you'll get 4 8s 4 6 are 24, balance is 10. Now your 4 2s are 8, balance is 2. So your last number, so last number is given as 250 minus remainder. Now if you subtract 250 minus remainder, you will get 248. So you'll get last number. So what is arithmetic progression? So therefore the arithmetic progression is first number is 12, it is divisible by 4 means add 4 you will get 16, next 20 and so on up to till 248. Next you have to identify how many numbers is divisible by 4. To that you have to use your formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. By using this formula we can find the nth term. Now what is first term? So let us write what is first term here. A is equal to 12, d is equal to 4 as 4 is divisible. Next an is nothing but 248. Now after writing this one, substitute these values in this equation. So you'll get here 248 is equal to here 12 plus n minus 1 into d value is 4. Now send this 12 to towards the left side. You'll get 248 minus 12 is equal to n minus 1 into 4. Now if you subtract, you will get 236 is equal to n minus 1 into 4. Now divide this 4. You will get 236 divided by 4 is equal to n minus 1. Here 4 5s are 20, 4 9s are 36, so n minus 1. Send this 1. So n is equal to 59 plus 1 is nothing but n is equal to 60. So there are total 60 numbers which is divisible by 4. Next question is, for what values of n are the nth terms of two arithmetic progression 63, 65, 61 and so on are 3, 10, 17 are equal. Means these two arithmetic progression, when these two arithmetic progressions are equal. So for that, first you take what is arithmetic progression of first one. So here if I take solution, so first arithmetic progression is 63, next 65, 67 and so on. For that, what is a? So a is given as 63 and d is nothing but 65 minus 63 is equal to 2. So here d value is given as 2. So after finding d value, you have to find the nth term of the first progression, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Right, so in this if you substitute the values, so you'll get here an is equal to a value is 63 plus n you have to find and d value is given as 2. Now if I equate, you will get 63 plus 2n minus 2. So you will get 61 plus 2n, that is an of first term is 61 plus 2n. So denote as first equation. Next, coming to a second arithmetic progression. So a second arithmetic progression is 3, 10, 17 and so on. For that, what is a? So a is given as 3 and d is given as 10 minus 3, that is 7. Next, substitute in your formula, a is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now if I substitute in this formula, you will get here an is equal to a value is 3 plus n minus 1 into d value is 7. Now multiply this 7 inside, you will get 7n minus 7. So you will get here 7n minus 4. So an of second term is given as 7n minus 4. Denote this as second equation. So after that we have to show these two values are equal, because in a question they have given that the two arithmetic progression of the nth terms are equal. So I can write this one as an1 is equal to an2. Now what is an1 here? 61 plus 2n is equal to an2 is 7n minus 4. So send this 4 towards left side and send 2n to right side. So you will get here 61 plus 4 is equal to 7n minus 2n. Now here 7n minus 2n is 5n is equal to 65. So n is equal to 65 by 5. So n is equal to 13. So in 13th term these two arithmetic progressions are equal. So your next question is given as determine the arithmetic progression whose third term is 16 and the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Now as per the question they have given third term is 16. So I can write as a3 is equal to 16. a3 I can write as a plus 2d is equal to 16. So denote as first equation. Then what they have asked, what they have given next one. So seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Means you can write as a7 is equal to a5 plus 12. Now a7. So a7 is nothing but a plus 6d is equal to a5. We can write as a plus 4d plus 12. Now here as a value is common, just to cancel it. Now what you will get? 6d minus 4d is equal to 12. So 2d is equal to 12 means d is equal to 6. Now after finding the value of d, then substitute d in first equation. Now substitute d in equation number 1. Now if I substitute d in equation number 1, you will get here a plus 2 into 6 is equal to 16. Now a plus 12 is equal to 16. So a is equal to 16 minus 12 is nothing but a is equal to 4. So after getting the value of a and d, then you have to determine the arithmetic progression. Means you have to find the series. Now how to find the series? So as per the formula, series is nothing but a plus d, a plus 2d and so on, right? Now your first term is 4. Second term is a plus 4 plus 6. Next third term is 4 plus 2 into 6 and so on. So you'll get here 4, 10, your 12 plus 4 is 16 and so on. Okay, next question is given as find the 28th term from the end of the arithmetic progression where series is given as 3, 8, 13 and so on up to 253. So as to find the value of 28th term from the end, so we can write this series as 3, 8, 13 so on up to 253 is an arithmetic progression. So there is no doubt that this is an arithmetic progression. So what we are doing means we are reversing this series from 253 so on up to 13, 8 and 3, right? Now from the last they asked, now now we will get from the first onwards. So I can write this as series as 253, next 248 and so on till 13, 8 and 3. Now what is first term here? Say A is equal to 253 and D is nothing but 248 minus 253 is nothing but minus 5. And next what is last terms? Last term is given as 3. Now substitute in your formula, say an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this formula if I substitute, L is nothing but the last term, that is 3, is equal to a value is 253 plus n, that is n minus 1. N is 28th term, that is 20 minus 1 into d. D value is minus 5. So here you have to find 28th. So 28th term, that is A20 is equal to a value is 253 plus n is 20 minus 1 into minus 5. Now here 253 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into minus 5. So you'll get 253 minus 19 5s. So you'll get here 95. Now if I subtract, you will get 8, 14 means 5, 1. So here 28th term from the last is given as 158. Okay, next question. The sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an arithmetic progression is 24 and the sum of the 6th term and 10th term is given as 44. Now find the first 3 terms of arithmetic progression. So as per your first one, that is 4th and 8th term is 24. So here a4 plus a8 is equal to 24. So a4 I can write as a plus 3d plus 8 I can write as a plus 7d is equal to 24. Now a plus a is 2a plus 10d is equal to 24. Next, this first equation, your 6th term, that is a6 plus 10th term is equal to 44. Now 6th sum of these two terms is equal to 44. So I can write this one as a plus 5d plus a plus 9d is equal to 44. A plus a is 2a plus 14d is equal to 44. So denote this as second equation. Now solve 1 and 2. If I solve 1 and 2, you will get here 2a plus 10d is equal to 24. Now 2a plus 14d is equal to 44. Now if you subtract, 2a will be cancelled. Here you will get minus 4d is equal to minus 20. So d is equal to 5. So after getting the value of d, now substitute d in equation number 1. Now if you substitute d in equation number 1, you will get 2a plus 10 into 5 is equal to 24. Now 2a plus 50 is equal to 24. Now 2a is equal to 24 minus 50. So here you will get 2a is equal to minus 26. So a is equal to minus 13. So after getting the value of a is equal to minus 13 and d is equal to 5, next you have to find the first 3 terms. First 3 terms is a. So a is already we got minus 13. Next term is a2, that is a plus d, that is minus 13 plus 5 is nothing but minus 8. Next a3, that is third term. You will get a plus 2d, that is minus 13 plus 2 into 5, that is minus 13 plus 10 is nothing but minus 3. Now your last question is given as Subbarao started his job in 1995 at a monthly salary of 5,000 rupees and received an increment of 200 rupees every year. In which year did his salary reach 7,000? Right. Now we have to find in which year he will get 7,000 rupees when he started his job with 5,000 rupees and the monthly increment they are getting 200 rupees. So he started his job in the year of 1995. So we can say this as, so salary of Subbarao is equal to 5,000 rupees. So annual increment is equal to 200 rupees. Every year he is getting an annual increment. So therefore the arithmetic progression can be 5,000 as a first year salary, next 5,000 plus 200, next you will get 5,200 plus 200. So every year 200 is added. So therefore and so on. So your series will be 5,000, next 5,200, 5,400 and so on. So next you have to find in which year he is getting 7,000 rupees. Now for that your formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. By using this formula, so we can write first what is a, just to write down. So a is nothing but 5,000, d is nothing but annual increment is 200. Then substitute in your formula. So here formula is 5000 plus n minus 1 into here 200 rupees. D is nothing but 200, and last value an is nothing but, here an is given as 7000 rupees. So in the place of an I am writing 7000. Now send this 5000 here, you will get 7000 minus 5000 is equal to n minus 1 into 200. 7000 minus 5000 is 2000 is equal to n minus 1 into 200. Now divide this 200, you will get n minus 1 is equal to 2000 minus divided by 200, 2 zeros, and here you will get 10. So here n minus 1 is equal to 10 means n is equal to 11. So in 11th year, Subbarao is getting 7000 rupees. So hope you people have understood all these problems. If you have any doubts, just write down in your comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.